Mark Murray, and here we are talking about Hamilton welcomes the holidays, and I've got some guests in the studio, and I'm going to introduce each one of them to you, and they all have their things to talk about because we've got so much going on in Hamilton this coming season. So we've got Karen Whitmer, we have Barb Zellner, and we have Liz Hayden, and we have Carla Fear. And we're going to go ahead and start with Carla. Carla, what's going on? What are you here to talk about?
Well, Hamilton welcomes the holidays.
Okay.
And I think I get to talk first because we're doing it in chronological order. And the first event for Hamilton Welcomes the Holiday is the tree lighting. And it is a big tradition in Hamilton.
Deal.
And it is Friday, November the 21st at 5:30, and it's at the historic courthouse is where we're having it. Our program will still consist of schools and organizations that will come and provide us with music and song. And then one of the things we started last year is we asked the donor of the tree to actually light the tree, to just involve them more in
That's
it.
nice.
So yeah, so that's on November the 21st. And then once you're done, and it's usually like an hour long, so 5:30 to 6:30. And then after that, you can move across the bridge to Music Fest.
Music Fest, and that's why Liz is here. Okay, let's talk about Music Fest.
So Main Street has its annual Music Fest right after the tree lighting, so that Friday, November 21st. It's from 6 to 9, and we just hope people walk across the bridge. And basically what Music Fest is a big open house party for all the Main Street businesses. You can walk in and see some of the businesses. Some of them have been there for a really long time. Some of the businesses have just opened this year, which is really exciting. And a big thing is this year, the Vision Commission is involved in Main Street, and one of our major goals is to really ramp up special events. So we're really hoping that Main Street is bigger and better than it has been before. So we're really excited to see how it is this year.
Okay, good. Now, Barb, what's going on? What are you here to tell us about?
Okay, I'm here to talk about Christkindl Market. Karen and I are co-chairing that this year. And to start off Christkindl Mart, it's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. At 5:30, we're going to have a children's lantern walk. And each one of the children can buy this for $5. And we're going to meet at the Presby Church.
Okay.
And we're going to have Pete Davidson's going to lead us with a drum down the middle of the street, and the kids carrying their lanterns. And we're going to walk down Front Street to St. Julie's. At the Presbyterian Church, Reverend John's going to bless the children and the lanterns. And then we're going down to St. Julie's, and Father Pucky is going to talk to us about St. Martin, who is a German saint. And from that, I hope they come to
the Christkindl Mart.
There you go.
So we're really excited. This is Hamilton's second Christkindl Mart, and this year it's going to be in the Hamilton Marriott. So we're excited about that. And we have a lot of great items that are going to be for sale. Of course, we have German food, German beverage, German wares, and
German music.
German music.
Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we brought some items today to kind of show. The Presby Church has a free trade store, and they have some beautiful items, some wooden figurines and
Very
items
nice.
that they're going to be selling.
It's beautiful.
And then some smoker men that we're going to be selling at the Christkindl Mart. Brookwood Pottery will be there. The Hamilton Symphony Guild is going to be selling pecans. We have PEO Group selling cookies. So we've got a lot of great things going on. Art Off Sims will be there with Santas. And
can I put a plug in
Yes,
for
please.
Hamilton Welcomes the Holidays? Because we will be selling authentic German candy there.
Okay.
We found some, so that'll be
Yes,
our
that's gonna be
contribution in
awesome.
support
Yes.
of this
yes,
organization.
yeah. So we have a lot of great things going on. So we're
Yeah,
excited.
absolutely. Plenty to do. I mean, we just got through with Operation Pumpkin. I got to see a lot of the folks out there when I was working, selling beer on Friday night. And the concert season all summer long. I went to a couple of those, saw a lot of you folks out there. And now here we are, we're just rolling right along. I mean, Hamilton's alive, we're doing a lot of things. This is a lot of fun.
It is.
So,
It is.
all right, anything else? Do we miss anything? I mean, there's so
Yeah.
much going on. What do we miss? Well, let's tell us about it. What do we miss?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus,
Claus
absolutely.
is coming to town.
Yes.
Okay.
And so there will be a Santa parade, and this year it is snow or shine. We don't care. Last year was
Bring it
supposed
on.
to be the first year in 5 years that we had the Santa Parade, and then we had a terrible snowstorm that morning.
remember.
And we just couldn't get it pulled together. So this year we've moved it back an hour in anticipation of weather and just decided we're doing it no matter what. So it will be on December the 6th, Saturday, December the 6th at 11 o'clock. The parade starts at the intersection of Martin Luther King Boulevard and High Street, and it'll travel down High Street, and then it will go to the Marriott. And that's where Santa will be dropped off, and then he will go into Christkindl Market, and he will be visiting with kids until
Okay.
1 o'clock.
All right.
So,
Now, anything else? I want to make sure we get it all in.
Santa's going to be there for 2 hours,
Okay.
but obviously he has to go back to the North Pole.
Well, sure.
So we're going to have a mailbox where children can come, write letters to Santa, and put them in the mailbox.
That's great.
So that'll be the rest of the Christkindl Market then.
That's great.
And right now, the Santa mailbox will be at our customer service desk at the city building. So it's right there, and kids can write letters to Santa, and then we will, move that on down to the
Right at
Christkindl Market.
345 High.
Right at 345
Okay.
High Street.
and
Yes.
I don't have the full details yet, but I know that the Santa house that's there by the gazebo at the courthouse, it will open at 2 o'clock that afternoon, or maybe 3 o'clock that afternoon.
Okay.
And I think that they're going to have their schedules posted outside the Santa house to know when he will be there through the Christmas season.
Well,
But-
that kind of brings up a question too. Is there a website, a phone number, anything like that that we can give? Anybody that can call and find out what's going on?
Well, I would call the Chamber of Commerce.
Okay.
844-1500.
Okay.
They would be able to tell you what the schedule is just for the Santa house, because
All
I
right.
know that they're the one that's coordinating with Santa and Mrs. Claus for that one.
Absolutely.
And all of our different events have Facebook pages, and that's the best way to interact for the at least for Music Fest.
Sure.
That's the best way to get a hold of us.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
And they can also call the Hamilton Welcome Center.
All right.
So-
And they'll probably get hold of you.
Yes.
And you can tell them
Can reach
everything that's
me.
going on.
That's right. Yes.
All right. That's great. That can't be everything, right?
Well,
Right.
right. The
Right,
other thing I
so
want
there's
to
more.
mention, we
Okay.
talked about the Lantern Parade on Friday night starting off the Christkindl
Right.
Mart. That'll be December 5th, 6th, and 7th at the Marriott, so they'll come there. But on Sunday, also, we have the German Village Christmas Walk in German Village, and that's all part of also the Vision 2020. They're highlighting Main Street and they're highlighting German
sure.
Village. So that'll be from noon to 6 on Sunday in German Village.
Yeah, long time tradition.
So, yes.
Absolutely.
I think it's the 22nd year, I think. So,
Okay.
so we don't want them to forget about that as well.
All right. And then there's an ornament.
There is an ornament.
Okay.
This is the 4th year that we have made an ornament, and this year Steve Smith, a local artist, Stephen Smith, is who's designed our ornament every year, and Barker Ornament up in Oxford, they're the ones that do the production of it. So this year he's changed the design a little bit because he's really tried to incorporate it with German Village, because we are going to be selling those at Christkindl Mart also, and just to tie into the whole German festivity of
Sure.
it. So, and he did give me a little script so that I have it right, and it says, this year's ornament depicts Santa walking down a snow-covered street in front of the Lane Hooven house in the middle of the night, with the only illumination coming from the street lights that adorn the village streets. He says the colors in the ornament are classic German design with deeper tones and stronger contrast, which is serious or a somber tone, whereas the previous ornaments are more playful and brightly colored. He said that the design on the border is taken from the architecture design of the Lane Hooven house. So when you look at the ornaments, you'll be able to pick up how like the A-frame there on the Lane Hooven house ties into how the ornament is. The top of it looks like an ornament. Steve just does such a fantastic job on these
Yeah,
ornaments.
very
So
nice.
yeah, so we will put them on sale at the tree lighting is when we'll
Okay.
begin selling them. So this has become a good tradition for
A real
Hamilton
collector's
Welcomes.
item.
They are
Yeah,
collector's
very
items.
cool.
So.
You can also buy these at Fort Hamilton Hospital in their gift shop, and Art Off Sims, and the Welcome Center, and Berkeley Square in the Coach House.
Okay.
They're also available there.
All right. And by chance, do we know how much they're going to
They're
cost?
$5.
$5. Okay.
Yes.
All right. $5 for a collector's item like
Yeah.
that? It's a bargain. Everything?
I think that's
I think
everything.
that's it.
All right, ladies, thanks for coming in. I'm glad we were
Thank
able to
you.
do this and tell everybody at home what's going on. Again, you can turn off TV Hamilton for a little while, just a little while so you can come out and do all these wonderful things that are going on through the holidays. And from all of us here at TV Hamilton, we want to thank you for watching TV Hamilton, hometown television with a personal touch. Thanks for watching.